Good morning, everyone. Happy July 3rd. There's some very powerful energies moving in the cosmos already showing up to support us today. Welcome to Earth Balancing. I'm your host, your co-host for today, Emily Harrison, founder, director of the Akashic Academy, and mentor to visionaries who are ready to tap the field of universal intelligence so that they can get instant downloads, so that they can heal their bodies. They can see into the field. We need expansive vision like never before right now. We have visionaries, illuminaries, healers, 5D vision keepers of how our earth is changing. Those are the ones of you who are coming into this space. I want to say hello to you once you get here, so please say hello. Hi, Debbie, I see you. Welcome, everyone. So today is a really, really special day. What you are diving into here with us is earth balancing. In this video, we're going to be giving you some powerful training, some intelligence around heart, what this is. We're going to talk about the manipulation that's happening with our weather in the field. Hi, Jean. Hi, Julie. Hi, Aaron. Hi, Kelly. So glad you're here. Please share this out. The work that we're going to do today is not only going to be profound healing for Mother Earth, but I'm so excited to bring intelligence, to bring insight that the records have been sharing with me about how this work needs to be done on our microcosm. We are a holographic representation of Mother Earth, and we co-create with Mother Earth. Perhaps you've heard co-creating with the universe, where we are also co-creating with our planet, and our planet is in incredible disharmony right now. So thank you, each and every one of you who are showing up to do the work today. You're not only going to receive powerful support and accolades from the galactic beings who are so grateful that you're showing up here to do the work, but you're also going to receive personal healing today, because the work that we're doing is on each one of our own microcosms where we are in imbalance. There's a very special download that's come in from the records. What is Earth Balancing? Earth Balancing started as the name of this event when I said to Bill, what should we call it? And Bill said Earth Balancing. And then I felt the call from my guides. No, Emily, there's more in there. There's protocol in there. So I'm going to share this protocol with you today. I'm going to share now with you my guests, my co-hosts, who are here to facilitate this incredible event. I have for you, I'm going to introduce first my dear friend, Rhonda Elliott, that you guys know from Spirit Sessions, A View of the Light. Rhonda is not only a Reiki master and Akashic Record practitioner, she's also attuned me to Reiki and has been not only my mentor, but one of my students as well in learning to read the records. You know Rhonda as an incredible powerhouse. I've seen this woman work to move hurricanes before, which is why I felt the need to bring her into this space. Rhonda, hello. I'm so happy that you're here.
So happy to be invited, and I'm so happy to be here of service to Mother Gaia, because I've always had a special tie to her, and I really feel that as humans, for many years, thousands of years, we've tried to manipulate her and her weather systems, and I feel that we just need to go back into balance with her, and I think that would help us all, find our own balance.
It's super important. I feel personally there's no way that our physical vessels can do the work without the environment to support us. Rhonda, you've been part of my journey since the very beginning. You've seen this mission of the Akashic Academy grow. You've seen some incredible opportunities and some incredible connections. Blue, hush. Blue is excited. Has anything been as amazing as the guest that we are about to bring on? We have in the house Bill Holman. You had the opportunity also of interviewing Bill. Bill is the keeper of the Mitchell Hedges crystal skull. For those of you who are not familiar, I'm going to bring Bill up right now. Here goes Bill. This powerful piece of quantum technology, I know that you are all witnessing right now, is one of, again, just the most incredibly powerful crystals probably ever in our galaxy. And we have Bill aligning with us here at the Academy, joining forces to support the incredible visionaries and powerhouses who are waking up who are finding their skills here within this academy, and who are committing with great integrity and responsibility to how they're showing up to the planet. Bill, we're so happy to have you here.
Well, very happy to be here too, for sure, because we share the same idea, and that's what I do. I go around, and there's so many of these people that are waking up and working to come together, and it's a beautiful thing. And I really appreciate and respect the work that you do.
Thank you so much, my friend. I'm going to take just a moment here to share this out and make sure that we are pumping it out everywhere. I wish that I wasn't sharing and I was taking that in more deeply as you were honoring the mission here. I feel like I missed the beat there. Sorry, I was wondering blue balls still. But thank you. You and I have had this special opportunity, similar to how Rhonda and I have, and many of you who cross paths with me on this journey, to go really deep into a soul level connection, so that we can remember each other very quickly and to do this work. And I'm just so honored to do it with you all. Now, we are going to, the best of our ability, hold a very sacred container of an hour this morning. I know your time is important, and there are things that you need to attend to. The work, sometimes we can even get distracted doing this spiritual work. And it's so important that you show up to your life, especially how you show up to your life after this experience today is going to be really, really meaningful. Okay, Miss Rhonda, I want to turn it over to you now. Will you share and give a little background about what HARP is? Talk to everybody if they haven't dove in and really uncovered what's happening here with our weather manipulation.
Well, HARP is actually, they have a HARP facility that's quite open up in Alaska. The Air Force kind of handed it over to the University of Alaska. What it does is it transmits high frequency beams up into our ionosphere, which is like the furthest we go out, and then it becomes the vacuum of space. And the ionosphere has all these electrons in it that kind of surround our Earth. And what this beam does is it goes up and excites them and causes energy to be produced up there. And this HARP, it's a long, involved story, but what they're doing, they're saying it's research on our ionosphere. But weather manipulation has always been on the humans' radar since the ancient times. We now seed clouds routinely. We know about chemtrails, and they've admitted they actually do them now. They still haven't admitted what HARP and HARP-like technologies, because I think the one in Alaska may be just a test facility, but there may be others around the world that we don't know about. There's obviously signs of weather manipulation and signs that they're flirting with the ionosphere, maybe not just from the United States, but China and Russia, because it takes a great amount of energy and a great amount of space to create these grids for HARP. The main thing is, one of the other uses that this patent, if you look into the Eastland patent, this scientist created, he figured it can produce ELF waves, which can manipulate human brain waves because they're on the same kind of hertz, the 3 to 12 hertz. And that's one of the weapons, not only weather manipulation, taking down missiles, foreign missiles or whatever, creating sort of a Star Wars type of global umbrella, but also this brainwave manipulation that can cause mass fear, mass depression. And we've been feeling sort of those mass things, and we're not sure if it's being manipulated by the collective or by outside forces. And there seems to be this real battle going on, at least what I feel, between light and dark all the time right now, and trying to manipulate humanity's forces, reinforced by the medias, as it always does. But so what I'd like to do right now is call in Archangel Michael to protect this portal of this sacred space. Ask him to come into all who are watching now and in the future, protect them, keep them safe. Also remove any negative energy and implants, any negative implants that may be in their energy field, not for their highest good. And ask him to come in and remove them and transmute those, send them all to the central solar sun, where it can be recycled into light, any negative energies, clear our space, clear this space, clear everyone, and keep them safe. And ask him to take any negative energy and take it to the central sun, where it can be transmuted into the light for the highest good of all.
Rhonda,
So that's what I want to do right now.
Will you try unplugging your headphones? We've got a little bit of an echo, and just see if we have a better audio on you. Wait, now you're muted. Let me unmute you. I think you just need to unmute.
Sorry. Can you hear me better now?
I don't know. What do you guys think?
It's a little better. It's a little, but is there that? I don't know if there's
a little better. Yeah, it's kind of. I'll mute myself when I'm off. Sorry, I know I've got an echo today of all days. Probably just the energy. Sorry.
It's quite all right, and thank you for sitting outside and bringing in that powerful space. Everybody, Rhonda's in Canada, and she's also set up an incredible earth grid there behind you. I don't know if she can really manipulate her camera now that we're live to show you. She's got an incredible setup there for you. Yeah. Beautiful. Also, everyone, I just want to comment, say hello, send the hearts, love, likes across the screen. All of this helps boost the algorithms and helps Facebook push this out into more feeds. Okay, so remembering to share, to send engagement. So write the comments in, send those love, likes, hearts. Send it out. All right, Miss Rhonda.
Okay, I just wanted to also remind everybody when we're here in the sacred container that we can remember that there is a sacred triangle between Mount Shasta and Sedona and Hawaii of a Lemurian light there, and that some maybe weather events that have been adverse have been concentrated there in order to damp down the light. So if we can just send extra positivity to that area, bring rain and cleansing showers from Mother Earth there, and disrupt any negative influences with our positivity and our positive energy, to go in, calling in Archangel Ariel to bring in the proper weather, to bring them in to correct anything that has been tampered with. Bringing in cleansing rain of Mother Gaia into that area, cleansing and rejuvenating to restore the proper and aligned weather patterns.
Felt that shift. Thank you, Rhonda. Yeah, I definitely felt that shift. Karith says, love and blessings coming in. Everybody, what do you notice from that invocation? This is a really important part of the process as we do ceremony together. It's just to bring witness and awareness to that which is shifting. So what do you notice in that invocation? I'm feeling like shift in temperature in my body. I feel a little more buzzing in the lower body, really starting to ground this energy in. So just be aware of how the energies are moving through you. This is also going to give you an up-level in your own skills as we work today. Bill, I'm excited to hear from you, my friend. When you and I were talking earlier this week, it just came so alive between the two of us to call together powerful quantum visionaries and workers to work specifically in the field, like Rhonda said, towards Mount Shasta right now. Mount Shasta is burning. And this was alive for you for a lot of different reasons. Just share a little bit about what inspired you to come and do this work with us today.
Oh, what it is, it's pretty much, I've been called on this whole mission. And what it is people, each one of us, people that are really light workers, and we chose to be here at this time, and here we are. And a lot of us aren't taking up our full responsibility at this time, but it's there for us. And it's a matter of learning and listening to your inner self, and then bringing out that full potential. And the more you bring it out, the more peace and happiness you find, because there's nothing better than you could have everything material you want, and that would be really nice, but it wouldn't give you that real feeling of satisfaction that you get by being in balance with your happiness and doing your full potential, learning who that is. And I always say it as we're making a beautiful painting, and each one of us is the piece that goes in this painting. And if we don't bring out our full potential, that piece won't fit or won't look right. But by bringing out that potential of who we are and what we are, because each one of us, it's not this person's important or this one's important. No, it's all of us are important, and all of us are needed to work together to do our part to bring this change and opening this consciousness, this higher consciousness. And
I think the full potential that you hit on is the key to so much of this. And what I'm seeing on the planet right now is that light workers, quantum thought leaders, visionaries, we are being called into a higher responsibility, a higher expression. And many of you are shying away from it. Either you don't know how to do it or you're afraid to do it. Both of those things are okay. What's not okay is for you to continue to shy away from it. Because like Bill said, what happens is when you are not fully self-expressed, meaning you know yourself and your gifts, and you are fully standing in that creative expression, there is disharmony within you. And this disharmony is going to continue to increase until it erupts in you in some way. This is exactly what's happening here on the planet. I want you all to see the connection. It's so, so important. The last time I was in Mount Shasta, I learned something really, really incredible. And that is I saw and understood the importance of what nature does from us from a different perspective. And what I learned was that nature, the trees, the elementals, the fairies, the grass, the shrubs, all these interdimensional beings that work for us in nature, what their job is to do is to create an environment where they can support us. They can support our negative energies that come out. They can support our, the cleaning of the detoxing of the human that happens from the human experience when we get pissed, when we get frustrated, when we get sad, when we get our hearts broken, when we get scared and we start to play small. And guess what? They're overtaxed. Nature is overtaxed right now. It can't do its job. We've moved nature so much out of balance by the work that we've misworked, the miscreation, not only in our creation in society and how we've misused technology, but how we've misused our own vessel, our own feelings, how we've polluted the earth. This is why we're subject to manipulation like HARP. Our responsibility is to go inward and to do the work. Again, one reason why we're here is because Shasta is on fire right now. Bill and I have an incredible event coming up in Shasta where we are walking you all through the experience of activating to your highest self with the mystical ancient technology of the skull and of the mountain herself. This is what we're being called to do, is to step into our embodiment. And that's the essence of what's going wrong today with each and every one of us on our microcosm and how we're throwing the earth off because we're not fully standing in that which we're here to do.
Yeah, but it's not such a major problem. It's really can be a very simple thing. The simple thing is realizing that, and there's a lot of programming that has kept us from our full potential. Growing up, people making fun of you that you could do certain things that they couldn't do and whatever, so you put it away. But you were brought here not only because you chose to be here, but the higher forces chose you to be here because they knew you could fulfill the purpose that you have, because you have those gifts to do it. And so it's a matter of just being aware of who and what we are and bringing back those different gifts and abilities. And the whole thing is our mind. Our mind is so powerful, working with our hearts. We have to learn to, with all the negative in the world and all the stuff that's happening, instead of focusing on it and feeding their energy and giving them strength, we just have to stay in balance and then focus on what we do want. And so with all this stuff that's happening, fires and whatever, if we worry about it, we're just making it stronger. But if we can stay in balance and focus on seeing this world the way we want it, with peace and harmony and free power sources and and the connection that we have and our abilities to bring out and help other people and how they help us in perfect balance, we have that time and opportunity right now to do that. So it's a matter of focusing forward and not worried about it. Don't worry about, hey, I'm not perfect. Of course we're not. But from now on, we're going to be making a perfect future. So that's a fun thing. It's really a fun thing.
Ellie, Julie, Teresa, see you all here. Thank you for being here and sharing the space. All right, let's go into the field and do some work. Again, this is earth balancing. We're going to be focusing energy toward Mount Shasta. You know, this is a place that is near and dear to my heart. It is a zone of activation. I realize that Mount Shasta and the retreat that I create every year is one of my masterpieces. It's a legacy that I leave here on the planet. Many of you will come this year. You came last year. You'll come in the future. You'll travel to Shasta and other vortex locations to have this experience, maybe on pilgrimage yourself. But I want to just bring everyone's awareness to what we're doing and how the reason that we're specifically focusing on Shasta, besides the fact that it's on fire, is that we want to acknowledge and celebrate and open these vortexes for ourselves too, whether you visit the physical vortex or whether you use the grid connections that you have within your body to astral travel, to send your consciousness here. This mountain and vortexes are here to support everyone, specifically for this embodiment that we're moving through. Okay, I'm going to start this process by opening up our Akashic Records, taking us into the records. If you're not familiar with the Akashic Records, this is the realm of consciousness where every piece of information has been left, every detail of your past, your present, all possible futures. Every idea that you need to be creative and abundant and peaceful and whole and joyful exists here within this space. And it's my intention that just your connection into this space today, regardless of how adept you are at using this space, that you receive exactly the intelligence that your soul needs to move you into the next steps. Okay? I'm going to open up the records, and then we'll be channeling in some more. Rhonda and Bill will both be channeling in some more forces. So let's start by creating the field together. Everybody take a nice deep breath in. Pausing at the top of that breath. Releasing the breath nice and slow. I like to make pursed lips, like I'm blowing through a straw. Slows down your nervous system. Deep breath in. Create space with your breath. Take such a deep breath. Pause at the top that you feel that space being integrated into your body. Nice, slow release. Feel as we're creating the field here together, as the breath is leading you into this present moment. Nice deep breath in. Calling light to you. Imagine light from 360 degrees around the universe, moving into your body. Feel that integrating into the body. Good. Visualize a crystalline tube of light now running up and down your spine. Close your eyes, turn your awareness inward, and I want you to watch with your inner eyes as the breath moves through this crystalline tube. It moves up through each one of your chakras, sending a beautiful burst of color out through that crystalline tube. But imagine that you can hear sound now. You're witnessing your own quantum energy. This is giving you an incredible activation to see yourself in a completely different dimension. Okay. And how you get the most of this activation is you just engage your imagination. See that color, that beautiful sacred geometry as the color spills outward 360 degrees. You can hear a unique vibration. This is your unique vibration. As your breath moves through each one of the chakras, imagine that your body can now feel the vibration. Allow yourself to become a lightning rod. You could feel the vibration of sound and color moving through your crystalline tube. Allow your awareness to be present with that now. And what you are witnessing in this moment is your quantum energy, your specific energy signature. Witnessing it through this way of light, color, and sound allows you to know yourself beyond a limitation that you have not allowed yourself to know or see the true you before. This is symbolic and quantum work. So again, holding this in the field. Right now, we're witnessing ourselves through this singularity. This whole beautiful expression of color, light, and sound is moving through our central tube. I'm going to count backwards from 3 to 1, and we're going to move this from singularity into multiplicity, meaning every cell of your body is going to come alive with this particular frequency, this blueprint. And as you do this, your light body, you instantly become visible in many dimensions. And this allows the great galactic beings who are here to help, who are here to support you, to see you, to access you in 3, 2, 1. Now, every cell of your body coming alive with light, color, sound, and frequency, allowing yourself to become visible on multi-dimensions in the quantum field, holding all of this in awareness is a powerful activation for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You can release that. Let your imagination float a little bit. You might want to bring a little bit of movement to the body. Coming back into a place of stillness, being nice and upright. Adjust your posture if you need to. With your awareness, sinking that crystalline tube of light down into Mother Earth. And travel with it as it moves down through the dimensional layers. We start and we move into the crust of Mother Earth. This is the ancestors. Feel the connection of your ancestors here. Traveling down now into the roots of Mother Earth. Medicine realm. Feel the medicine here. Activate your awareness to the medicine. Traveling down now into the crystalline realm of Mother Earth. The wisdom, the records, the power, the portals. Activate that now. Traveling down now into the sacred underground waters of Mother Earth. Activating to this realm. And then anchoring deep into the belly of Mother Earth. Present here with the Mother. And acknowledging her in her greatness. So self-embodied, so self-expressed in her consciousness that she's incarnated as a physical planet. Here to support that same expression of you being birthed into your highest potential of balance, harmony, bliss, and creation as you walk on her surface. Remember who you are as you're in the belly of Mother Earth now. Remember this truth. Rising now back out of the belly of Mother Earth, holding your truth so apparent within your awareness, traveling back up through the water, through the crystals, through the roots, the medicine, through our ancestors. Bring that energy back into your physical body. It moves up your feet, your ankles, your lower leg, your knees, upper legs, your hips, trunk, torso, all the way up into the arms, fully melting down your arms, and then moving up the neck, head, all the way up, out the top of the head, fully cascading down around your body. You're fully replenished with the self-embodiment, the inheritance of self-embodiment, which is yours from Mother Earth. All of that energy back in the body. Good. Bring the awareness back to the crystalline tube of light. What we've done is we've brought awareness to your human experience from the quantum realms. We've reactivated, re-engaged the truth of who you are in this incarnation. through Mother Earth. And now we want to bring in the wisdom and intelligence of the Akash. So sending that crystalline tube out the top of your head, traveling all the way up through the atmosphere, exiting the Earth's atmosphere, passing the moon, sun, exiting our solar system, exiting our Milky Way galaxy, passing the other galaxies in our universe, exiting the universe, exiting the multiverse. Inhale with me as you anchor that tube of light into the Akash. Pause, setting an intention that as you slowly exhale, your fields will acclimate to this very high frequency so that you can receive intelligence. Nice slow exhale. This exhale also opens up the crystalline tube of light so that this energy can come spiraling down the crystalline tube of light through the layers of space and time, anchoring in through your upper gateways, harnessing, activating in the soul star chakra, spiraling down through the crown, the third eye, the fourth eye, the throat, the ascended heart, solar plexus, sacral, root, spiraling down out your feet through earth star chakra below your feet, fully activating and aligning you between heaven and earth. Feel that activation now. If you so choose from the state of illumination, you may accept a greater degree of your mission and responsibility. We're now going to sound the 5 sacred ohms and officially open the space of the Akashic Records. So you will be in the presence of all possibility ever. I want to bring your awareness to your thoughts as you enter into this space. Repeat after me. With this ohm, I relax my body. You can ohm with me. You can repeat after me on the statements and then ohm with me if you haven't done this before. With this ohm, I relax my mind. Notice your body and mind beginning to evaporate as you are just preparing yourself to do this powerful quantum work. Again, remember, every single thought that you think as you move into this space is aligning and creating itself for you and for the betterment of everyone. With this ohm, I release my ego. Your ego is any part of you that acknowledges yourself separate from source. With this ohm, I call in the light. With this ohm, I open the Akashic Records of Emily Suzanne Harrison. You can all say your full name. The records are now open. Take a moment, acknowledging your masters, teachers, loved ones, guides, all of the powerful energy that's just showing up in this space here to support you. We're going to begin the earth balancing process now. Where I last left you in the visualization was experiencing the crystalline tube of light connecting you into Mother Earth, into the Akash, so that you are divinely held between these two dimensions. And now I want to invite you to experience a merging of these 3 separate dimensions. So imagine with Mother Earth, if you're imagining Mother Earth below you, imagining Mother Earth floating up, encompassing the same space as your physical body. And I want you to grow and expand your physical body so that you and Mother Earth are encompassing and completely sharing, overlapping. the same aspects of dimensional time and space. But feel that you and Mother Earth are one and the same. Now bring down the energy of the Akash, the grid of the Akash, and overlay over this time-space expansion. You could also call that the grid, the amount of space that the Earth and that we are both taking up. And laying the energy of the Akash over top of that. And begin to feel this synergy, this fusion. Begin to allow however your guides are revealing to you the synchronicity and the co-creation of how these celestial beings, the Akash, Mother Earth, and you all work together. And right now we want to take some responsibility. I want you to find the area of your life where you feel most incongruent, where you feel the most out of alignment. And I want you to just begin to energetically seeing yourself, your body, the Earth's body, the Akash, all of these grids overlapping. Wherever there is kink in your grid work, wherever the constriction is, wherever the dis-ease is, use your imagination, visualize, bring in color, bring in sound, bring in vibrational frequency, and allow, just through symbolic work with color, light, and sound, seeing the overlapping of your body, the Earth's body, and the Akash. Begin to allow the disharmony and the disease, that biggest challenge of your life, allow that to begin to just untangle. See it untangling. See light and flow returning. And know that as you are inviting this experience through your imagination, through the quantum field this way, you are inviting the intelligence of the Akash to be worked through your body and to manifest your highest vibration here on the planet. Imagine living a life where you are perfectly expressed and the beings around you are perfectly expressed, including Mother Nature and her elementals. Imagine a life where you are fully abundant and at ease. You are deeply connected, everything around you. And imagine sharing that experience with your fellow humans. This is the Earth that we are creating. This is the energy that we're anchoring. Sending those powerful experiences now of love and peace after you've spent time untangling. Just a little bit of energetic work here, intentionally untangling. Sending that energy to Shasta now. The medicine. Beautiful. I feel the guides moving into completion of what they want to bring through me. Rhonda or Bill, if there's information that's alive that you'd like to channel through or bring through now, please feel free. We'd love to receive that.
Just think of yourselves as a point of light that you're actually bringing in source energy where you are and anchoring it in through your body into Mother Earth. And that helps replenish her. That source energy helps revive and replenish her and helps charge the grid positively with light and repair any parts that have been
Yes, repair those. Thank you.
tampered with.
Yeah, I just feel this great peace and love all around me, and that the real power that we have is the universal love. And you can't fight negativity with negativity because that's what gives them power. But if you work in universal love and realize, that we're not, this is not a race war. It's a war against the people that are in control, really, with all the power and money against the human race. And it's So the human race needs to come together. And they need to be and realize that they're brothers. We're all brothers. We're all from the same galactic family. And by using our hearts and opening our hearts, that is our true power. And this is the time for that. This is coming together and becoming human, which means you and man, which means God man. We are the God man, God women, and we are time for us to realize and remember. One of the main words now is remember. Remember who we are and what we are. Coming in contact with that and coming forward with the joy and love in our heart, because our mind goes with the heart, and the heart is our power. And we can create or be anything we want, and we are creating what we want or not want by our thoughts. So it's so important to come together in love and light, and come together as a world family, and put this energy into a future of this higher consciousness, going into this new world of light and peace and hope. And it's really exciting time. And we all have that opportunity. We all have the potential to do it. But it takes our hearts coming together and working as one. That's what I'm feeling. I'm feeling this great peace and love. So much blessings to all you for all that you're doing.
Yes.
I feel you strongly.
So I invite everyone to tune into that family coherence, that heart coherence. I know I'm just beginning to experience this in the last several years in my life, and I also know that I tend to be on the cusp, a front runner of how the energies are working and they shift my life. But what I'm finding is that this energy, this willingness to reveal our souls and to come together in family and in vulnerability is happening on a really deep level. I knew Rhonda for many years before I met her the first time. Did not know Bill for many years when I met him the first time, and have experienced with both of these humans, and many of you out there too that I've met in person before, just like that instantaneous, deep connection and willingness to come together, to feel the family bonds, to feel included, to feel loved, to say, yes, this is real. How connected and how seen I feel when I'm in the space where my soul can expand. And this is what we're creating. This is the environment of love and support that has to be around every single human being as we grow and evolve and shift and change. So just everybody tune in to and see if you can tune in, you can feel it, even deeper heart connection with myself, with Rhonda, with Bill, with those whose names are popping up that we can see that are here. What would it feel like to feel the realness of being accepted and being seen? Not only for the truth of who you are, but for how powerful you are. This is what's being invited into our fields. The invitation to come together and to support each other as we do this work. I'm just going to invite everybody again, send energy back, turning your energy awareness back to Shasta. Feel the commitment rising in your heart to defend and protect that which is ours by divine right that supports us in this growth, in this journey. Okay, now going deep with yourself, is there anywhere that you can take deeper responsibility for how you're meant to show up here on the planet? And just allow yourself to receive downloads, to receive energy around that now. Feel the connection, the support of the skull, this most powerful ancient being, viscerally present here, holding and anchoring this sacred space, activating each one of you who is willing to open your heart and step into the next level of expression that you're being invited to share. Feel and receive that activation now. And if you feel so called, making a commitment to complete your karmic debts, to understand that karma which you were still holding, which is inviting you to grow. These are the only things that are standing in your way from a full expression of how you're meant to show up here on the planet. So for those of you who are ready to receive another activation, another transmission of light, you can receive that in your heart now. Again, this is for those of you who are ready to take full responsibility. You're ready to step into your calling. Good, I can feel a lot of you receiving it in the heart space now. Expand that in all directions. Beautiful. Just imagine again now the overlay, the overlap of the grids that we did, your body, the body of Mother Earth, the grid of the Akash. Visualize, see, and experience within your own body all of these celestial beings working in harmony, in rhythm. And know that you are here to create and co-create with these divine beings. To create your highest good, your highest expression. But the karmic debt that I talked about, this includes taking responsibility for our miscreations. We're taking responsibility for those today on the microcosm, on the macrocosm, showing up here to do the work. We talked about harp and the machines that they use to manipulate. Those machines, they got nothing on the human body, you guys. Human consciousness directed from the heart, from the third eye, called up from Mother Earth, backed by the Akash. We are unstoppable. And so it is. And we give thanks for all knowledge and healing that comes forward in this space, as well as acknowledging the frequency of oneness. And with one final Om, closing the Akashic Records. The records are now closed. So it is. Right, everybody, wiggle your fingers, toes, gently let yourself come back to a state of presence here. Remember that visualization and activation of overlaying your human body, Mother Earth, and the Akash, and allowing those celestial bodies to work in harmony together is something that you can continue to play with. It is a protocol. Use it, develop it, have fun with it. Rhonda, what are your closing comments for today?
I'm feeling that oneness, and I something that Bill said really struck with me. Like, we all make a difference. We all make a difference. Every one of us is as important as the next person. Don't ever feel disempowered because you're just one. You're here for a purpose, and start living that purpose on purpose.
Yeah.
That's all I can say.
How about you, Bill? What are your closing thoughts for today?
Oh, I just want to feel the joy and feel the happiness and love. And it's what we make in the world, and a lot of it is, since we create everything. Uh, I think coming together in one heart and filling our heart with this joy and love, and being able to send it out and affect our families, our friends, and the world. It's so important. And we have that gift, we have that ability, and we have to remember who and what we are, because we have the power. We are you man, which is God man, God women. Let's go into that full potential. Send the joy, because that's what is our power, with our heart, our love, our joy, our happiness. And the happiness energy will raise the vibrations and make good things happen, which, hey, I'm ready for some good things. And,
I'm ready for some good
the time is hard right now because we got all this stuff happening, but it's a time of testing. It's a time of growth, and there's much growth going on in the last year or so. And let's just keep it going. And blessings to all of you. Much blessings. Thank you.
Yes. So many blessings. That bliss and the happiness that Bill talked about is key. That is the vibrational frequency from which miracle consciousness arises. You must stay in that space of bliss and happiness if you want to cultivate a miraculous consciousness, consciousness mind, something like that. I got a lot of words right over the past hour. I can tell the energy is like super buzzing in here. So have fun. Thank you all for being here. I put the website up just a few beats ago, the akashicacademy.com. If you are not on our mailing list, meaning you don't get emails from me, go to the website, download one of the free gifts that are there. There are free classes, there are free tools, there's a lot of stuff to support you. So make sure that you know that we have free gifts on the website. There is also a very, very small amount of space available on the Akashic immersion event that's happening over Lionsgate, where Bill will be present with all of us on the mountain with the skull on Mount Shasta. There, like I said, that it's a very incredible experience. It's not for everyone. It's for those of you who are really ready to have a quantum cellular experience that allows you to be very clear and embody your mission and align the galactic support to support you here on your mission. So reach out to us if you're interested in that. And go have a day of bliss and joy, and know that every bit of bliss and joy that you feel today is being pumped directly out into the grids of consciousness to support and heal our planet. Thank you all so much. Bye-bye.
Thank you.